Truthfully, if you said, hey, JG, what do you want your team to look like? I want them to be killers. Truthfully, silent killers.
Oh, brother, how does that not get you fired up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Definitely do me a huge favor, smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Make sure you follow me on all my social platforms. Everything will be in the description below. Alright, everybody, let's go and dive right into it. Let's go ahead and give you a realistic view on how the Arizona Cardinals are going to do in the 2023 season. I'm going to give you my final season prediction. Let's get started here. Let's go ahead and start with week 1 of the regular season, which is next week against the Washington Commanders. I do think the Arizona Cardinals will edge out a win here. I don't think the Cardinals are going to be as bad as people think. I don't think we're going to be a great team. I'm not saying Super Bowl or even playoffs, but I think the Arizona Cardinals can truly win some games in this schedule. So I'll give week 1 as a win to the Arizona Cardinals. Let's move on over to the New York Giants. This one's kind of a tough one for me, but I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I really don't. I know he has, in the eyes of some New York Giants fans, moved on an extra step, and, they believe in him, right? They truly believe in him. Now, this is a tough one for me. I want to say a win for the Arizona Cardinals, but I do think the New York Giants will actually beat the Cardinals in this game. So we'll start off the season 1-1, and then we're going to be playing the Cowboys, but we're going to be playing them here in State Farm Stadium. So I think the Arizona Cardinals will actually squeak out a win against the Dallas Cowboys, and not just because I feel like the Cardinals are better than the Cowboys. No, I don't think that. I think the Cowboys are going to get caught slipping. I truly do, and they're going to allow the Cardinals to stay in this game, and we're going to go ahead and beat them maybe in a final drive. So I think that's going to be a close game, but I think the Cardinals will edge out a win in State Farm Stadium against the Cowboys. Now we're going to be moving over to the division here. First game of the division against the San Francisco 49ers on October the 1st. I'm going to say a loss here. I'm going to say a loss against the San Francisco 49ers. So that will be the Cardinals making us at 2-2 for the season. It's going to be tough. The 49ers are favorite to win the NFC West along with the Seattle Seahawks. We don't know what the Rams are going to look like, but I do know that the 49ers are a very good team from top to bottom. There's still some question marks with the quarterback, with Brock Purdy being number 1, but I don't know. I think that's a really good team. So I got the 49ers beating us that time. In week 5, and then we're going to move over to the Bengals, and this is where it gets a little scary for the Arizona Cardinals, because yes, the Bengals are coming here, but I don't think the Arizona Cardinals are going to win this game. I think Joe Burrow and that team is better from top to bottom, including depth. I think Joe Burrow will beat the Arizona Cardinals in that game, and it's unfortunate because we'll be out of a 500 record, and we're going to be at a record at 2-3 at that very moment. Now let's move on over to the next week, and let's talk about the LA Rams, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is going to be a away game for the Cardinals on October the 15th. This is kind of tricky. I know we finally broke the armor and finally beat Sean McVay at least once this last year with Cliff Kingsbury. So I want to give the edge over to the Cardinals, but I don't know if I'm going to on this one here specifically. I think it's going to be a tough fought battle, but I do think because the Rams always have the edge against the Arizona Cardinals, I will be giving them a win on that one as well. So I know people are already panicking. We're not winning anything. Like I said, just give me some time. This is a new regime, new system, so we're still trying to fine-tune some things here. Let's move on over to the Seattle Seahawks, which is the next game for the Arizona Cardinals on October the 22nd against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, that is going to be in Lumen Field, so that's an away game for the Arizona Cardinals. You know the trend, right? The Cardinals go there, we beat them. The Seahawks come here, they beat us. So I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals will beat the Seattle Seahawks on October the 22nd, and that puts us at 3-4 on the season. Let's go over and talk about the Baltimore Ravens. So Cardinals versus the Ravens. This is a tough game. I do believe Lamar Jackson will be able to stay healthy this year. I think that's a better team. I think they'll be able to run the ball and keep the ball away from our quarterback at that very moment. Now, to me, we will have Kyler Murray back. I'm predicting Kyler Murray will be back week 5. Truly, I think the Arizona Cardinals will bring back Kyler Murray because he'll be healthy. But I don't know if we're gonna have enough to beat the Ravens. I truly don't. I think the Ravens will beat us there. So far that's 3-5. Not looking good for the Arizona Cardinals. I'm fully aware, but give me some time. Like I said, now this is kind of where the schedule gets a little bit more lax. We're playing against the Browns. And now I get Deshaun Watson, I get Nick Chubb over there, but I do think the Arizona Cardinals can beat them there. We're going to go over there, which it'd be a little hard, right? It's going to be out of our elements, but I do believe in what JG is saying, right? The preaching of being physical and all that different stuff. So I'm going to give the edge over to the Arizona Cardinals against the Browns there. So we're going to be 4-5. We're not quite at 500 yet, but we're trying. We're trying to get there. Now we're playing against the Falcons. That's going to be a tough game as well. I don't think the Falcons are better than the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are... But I don't know. That one's a tough one for me. I want to say the Cardinals win this game, but I might give the edge over to the Falcons. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm going to give the win over to the Arizona Cardinals there, and that is going to be our 500 right there. So we'll be 5-5 in the season. Then let's move on over to the Texans. Now, please keep in mind, I said this earlier, I do truly believe that Kyler Murray will come back in week 5. Now, obviously, if he doesn't come back, this prediction is going to be not as great as I'm giving credit here for the Arizona Cardinals, right? So let's move on over to the Texans. I think the Cardinals will beat the Texans here as well. They're kind of going through their own issues as well, but they are starting a rookie quarterback with CJ Stroud, and hopefully with this prediction, Kyler Murray is coming back. So I will give another win over to the Arizona Cardinals. That's 6-5 on the season. Then we're playing the Rams again, and I'm not going to give a win over to the Arizona Cardinals unless we can prove that we can beat them on a consistent basis, and so far we haven't been able to. So I'll give a loss over to the Arizona Cardinals there, and that's going to be 6-6, and the Rams will sweep us this year. And then we'll play the Steelers. This was kind of a tough one because the Steelers, although I don't believe is a great team, I do think it's a good team. And Tomlin, especially towards the end of the season, he's going to do everything in his power to win, right? And that's going to be where I believe the Arizona Cardinals are going to be kind of caught in bad weather. We're not used to playing away from our dome. I don't think it's going to be good weather for the Arizona Cardinals, and I think we will lose that game against the Steelers. So that puts us at 6-7 on the season, and then we have the 49ers, which I believe the 49ers might be in a close race against the Seahawks for the division, so they're going to want to win this game. I so badly want to give this win to the Arizona Cardinals, but I do not see the Cardinals winning against the 49ers because they're just that good of a team this year. So I'll give another loss to the Cardinals. That's 6-8. Then let's move on over to the Bears. Justin Fields, although I know there's a lot of hype around him heading into this year, I just don't know 100% if Fields is going to be that great. I'll give the win over to the Arizona Cardinals here, so that puts us at 7-8, and now we have two last games, very tough games for the Cardinals. That's the Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Division game for the Seattle Seahawks, and then obviously the Eagles. The Eagles and the Seahawks, I think they're both very good teams, and I'm going to give a loss to the Cardinals there. So I'm going to say the Arizona Cardinals are going to end up with the record of 7-10. I get it. It's not a great record, but it's a step in the right direction. We have a brand new regime, right, with Monty Austin being our general manager, and then we got JG being our new head coach. So, yes, 7-10 doesn't look good, but with this weak NFC conference, there might be some room to maybe get a wild card spot. You never know. Now, I don't think the Arizona Cardinals are going playoffs, but as long as we're able to see a consistent matter, getting better and better each and every single week, I think that's a win for the Arizona Cardinals. So, realistically, I say the last 2 weeks is both losses for the Arizona Cardinals, although a tough fought battle, especially against a Seattle Seahawks team. I think we will lose that game, and we're going to be ending the season off 7-10 on the season. Let me know how you guys are feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Are any of these predictions you think that I'm not giving enough credit here to the Arizona Cardinals? Let me know here in the chat below. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day and go Cards.